Namaste. Namaste to everyone. I, Assistant Professor Vasanta Kavita. Let's hear how a young boy in the year 1919 secured the first rank of Mysore state and later went on to become the first Chief Minister of Mysore state, now Karnataka. Reddy childhood was spent in Kasambali village. Generous Sarojamma ji and Venkatram Reddy nurtured all their children with love. Reddy was rich, but he wanted his children to get higher education. Reddy's father, Reddy, had a traditional domestic education and was also knowledgeable in astrology. His son, Reddy, was inspired towards higher education due to the influence of Reddy, who was skilled in making horoscopes, making kundalis, telling fortunes, but could not get higher education due to the pressure of agriculture. He could not get knowledge in astrology like his father, but so Reddy wanted his children to get a good education and he admitted them to an English school run by the British at KGF, which was 8 kilometers far away from Kasambali. Venkatram Reddy's son was Venkatram Reddy and Reddy. Both joined the school for their primary education, started by the British-based John Taylor Company, who owned the KGF gold mines those days, which was the children's for the British workers working in their mines. Thus, he got his primary and the secondary education at KGF school. Reddy joined the school for the first class in 1907. He continued his education in his school till 1914. He then passed 7th class with top class. Reddy was an outstanding speaker. Since his childhood, he won many awards, prizes, inter-school debates, essay competitions. Reddy joined London School Mission in Bangalore for his higher studies. He stayed with his elder brother, who was also studying in the same school, London Mission in Bangalore, and they stayed in their relative's house in Bengaluru. A very talented student, Reddy became the favorite student of all his professors due to his extraordinary memory and intelligence. In 1915, he also won a prize for securing 75% marks in examination. As a prize, he was gifted a book, Life of Adventures of Robin Crusoe, written by Daniel, which was given by the principal of the school, and they were Edward Price. On the first page of the book, you can still see today, the name is written as awarded by the principal Edward, with the prize awarded to Kasambali Reddy for securing the 75% marks. Similarly, Reddy won many prizes for his commitment, hard work, maturity, intelligence during his school days times. Reddy was studying for matriculation when his father Venkat Reddy died in the year 1918, October 31st. Reddy's elder brother Venkatram Reddy stopped his studies there in Bengaluru and returned to the Kasambali village to take up all the family responsibilities and the farming, so that it would be convenient for Reddy to continue his studies without any problems. Reddy secured first rank in matriculation exam for the old Mysore state in the year 1918-1919. And he completed his BA at Pachiyappan College, Madras in 1920 and was awarded a Raja Ramaswamy Modaliyar Gold Medal for securing the highest marks in graduation. In 1924, he joined Madras Law College, did BA, LLB and passed in 1926 with top class. Thus, 1920 to 1926, he studied in Madras BA, LLB. As a graduate, he returned to his hometown in Kasambali. Reddy was engaged in various extracurricular activities during his studies in Madras. While he was studying BA in Pachiyappan College, he organized a Yuvajan Sangha with all his classmates and he worked as a general secretary. Although Reddy spent his childhood in a small town like Kasambali, he received his secondary education from a city like Bengaluru and got an opportunity to study in a big city like Madras, which gave him the opportunity to develop his understanding and knowledge. He expanded his knowledge based, he loves to read books, so kept a hobby of reading books and developed as a student and grew up in the same manner till his life ends. Apart from his academics, K.C. Reddy acquired world knowledge in Madras. Madras was a big city at that time, which could encourage students to develop education and political conscience, which led him to the growth of leaders. He developed his intellectual consciousness by listening to the provoking speeches of Annie Besant, Mahatma Gandhi, and so on. It was during their period that non-Brahmin movement was at its heights and Madras region, which led to the rise of the Justice Party, a political organization. He understood about the people problems in 1916. He started thinking like the leaders like Nair, Tyagaraja Chetty, Dutt M, and others. And then a South Indian legal federation was organized. A non-Brahmin, Brahmins, schedules, upper class, lower class, weaker communities, and all joined the team. A Tamil-based called Justice was initiated, a newspaper in 1917, and in English it was the Dravid. All got attached and it became as a Justice Party. In 1920, the Justice Party contested the election in Madras province in full force. So the Justice Party won 63 seats out of the 98 seats. So this party, Subbaraju Reddy became the first chief minister of the Mysore state. Due to few reasons, he resigns. Then A.P. Patro becomes the chief minister. At a young age, seeking all these developments, K.C. Reddy was impressed after seeing the victory of the Justice Party. It can be observed that the evolution of the board and the rise of the development of the Praja Paksha became the main factor in Mysore. The main idea was to empower the weaker section, especially equality in social justice to be given to all the citizens. Thank you. Namaste.